Hey there and welcome. I'm John, this is Amelia of course, and we are on the road testing the equipment. And the weekend's been pretty cool because we were able to push a little bit more, see what else we could do with it and share it with you. So yesterday I cooked breakfast on an induction hob and recorded the video, and ultimately I had a few eggs, had some what those things called the green things, spring onions. I'm not going to pretend to be a chef. This is more for demonstration purposes for the equipment. However, it was a lot of fun. Why? Because it's powered by the sun. The panels above my head from UKSOL have performed fantastically. I mean, it wasn't the sunniest day. It's a little bit like today. It got brighter, got duller, but at peak, and this was for quite a few hours, we had 1,600 watts coming in off the panels. So I'm really impressed. And these are the flexible ones, so they've curved on the shape of the roof, and they'll also be on the farm and one of the cabins that we'll be doing a test conversion for just down the road. So happy times, really happy to say that they are performing very well. And I cooked my breakfast on them. You know, this is ultimately what happened. The induction hob is, I think it's 1,200 watts was showing on the meter, and it was less than the solar that was coming through. But again, even the panels wouldn't work without the system that batteries and solar installed for us. Fantastic, properly spec'd, which I cannot emphasize enough. You put in the wrong equipment, a lot of the stuff won't work. They know what they're doing, and along with Victron Energy, we have a system that we can demonstrate as we travel throughout the UK and go to places like the farm, Hidden Hill glamping, and show how they can then add it to become either completely off-grid or at least more in that direction. So this is, it's exciting times. The breakfast thing was cool. It was a record for the solar panel so far. We're still in winter as such. We're just coming out of it, I would say. And that means the sun sort of goes in a line like that rather than going above, which does mean there is less sunlight. But as I've said, the panels work even when there's no sun, but they work stronger in the sun. So I expect the summer will be getting absolutely the full potential, roughly 2,500 watts. And this is the cool thing. And we'll be sharing that. We'll be educating, we'll be demonstrating. And wherever you might have a place, a village, a community, a farm, a business that you want to learn more about, what we're using, why we're using it, and the importance of becoming more energy independent, along with many other things like the installation that you can see on the video, these things make a difference. And just a quick one, I would say awareness. This is it's a bit scary at times, but the awareness is probably one of the most important things for sustainability. How can I say this? The battery went down to 40% a few days ago when we had basically black skies for about a week. And even with all of that, in just one day, on a brighter day, but still cloudy, very cloudy, it went up to 85%. And then we had the slight sunny intervals yesterday and the day before, and it went to 100% and got our record yield from the panels, just over 1,650 watts, which was super exciting. But it did make me think, what happens if it runs out? And because I think like that, I make sure the kettle only has one cup. If there's two of us or three of us, then it's got 3 cups or 2 cups. Only what is needed is used. There's no waste, because waste could mean your energy could cut off, your lights could go out. Whereas the society we live in at the moment, you don't really feel the pain. You might do in a few months' time when you get your bill, but it's not near enough for it to make a difference. And I think awareness is one of the key aspects for sustainability. To think these things are limited, but it has to normally be quite close. Like I'm on Amelia the bus, water is limited, energy is limited. We're not plugged into anything. So you have to really ask yourself, do I need that? If I boil the kettle, I will use it immediately. I'm not going to reboil it. And this is a mentality that happens whenever the consequences are very, very close to the actions. And if we can get more of a society like that, maybe a way where we can get big energy price reductions for people that act that way, then I think we're on the way to a better world. But so far, that was just a short thing to share with you. Looking forward to going to the farm very, very soon to start working on their off-grid ambitions, because I think it's the way to go. Energy independence, and that also takes the pressure off the earth because these things are renewable. You know, they last. Panels that we've got on have a 30-year guarantee, so it's a lot of stuff, a lot of things coming together, and locally sourced produce and such like that from the farm does away with the need for all this plastic, because you can just pick the veg out of the ground. You can certainly, you know, whatever you're using or cooking with is locally produced. It doesn't have to be covered in plastic to be transported hundreds or even thousands of miles. So just a few thoughts there. I hope you're having a great day, and I also hope you had a great weekend. And if anyone else has cooked on solar or has something similar that they could add in the comments, let us know. We'd love to share it. Thanks for watching.